We're talking about any big-name celebrity with a fortune far exceeding that of his or her contemporaries or what their celebrity suggests. Here are the top 10 celebrities who are richer than you think. Bob Saget. Estimated net worth: $100 million. Bob Saget is a good family man, Danny Tanner by day, and a dirty joke-telling comedian by night. He has a long career in comedy that has led to a significant and astonishing net worth of $100 million. What happened to the concept of predictability? Of course, this makes sense when you consider that Saget was the star of two hugely popular television shows at the same time: Full House and America's Funniest Home Videos. Saget was nearly everywhere in the early 1990s. Saget made money in the 21st century, thanks to his role as Ted's uncredited adult voice in How I Met Your Mother, and his cameo on the Netflix sequel, Fuller House. Ray Romano. Estimated net worth: $120 million. This amusing family man enjoys a high-class lifestyle far above his working-class sitcom character's means. Ray Romano has a net worth of $120 million thanks to his very popular and accessible comic style. Isn't it more like everyone loves Raymond's money? Since his sitcom ended, Romano has been raking in riches from syndication, and he's also made a big mark in children's entertainment as the bitter, yet endearing, gargantuan Manny. Voice acting, it appears, pays well, especially after 5 Ice Age films. Rowan Atkinson. Estimated net worth: $130 million. Rowan Atkinson, a maestro of physical comedy and the creator of the renowned fumbling fool Mr. Bean, is far more financially savvy than his caricatures suggest. Atkinson has amassed a fortune of $130 million thanks to his wacky comic acts. In the United States, he's largely a cult favorite, but in the United Kingdom, where original episodes of his sitcom, Mr. in the 21st Century, Bean is still a breath of fresh air. He's also appeared in Blackadder, Rat Race, and The Lion King. But beneath all the pratfalls and puzzled expressions, there's a business-savvy entertainer with the know-how to construct a long-lasting and profitable career. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Estimated net worth: $200 million. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, one of the contemporary queens of comedy, has starred in a number of classic sitcoms. She went from Saturday Night Live to portraying the unforgettable Elaine Benes on Seinfeld, and now she's on the non-stop Emmy-winning freight train that is Veep. She's made $200 million in her own career, but her family owns a billion-dollar global merchant company, which is a little-known fact. She is worth $3 billion when her share of the company is taken into account. Get out, as Elaine would say. But she's not the only one who gained money after Seinfeld. Larry David is worth $800 million thanks to syndication and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Judge Judith Sheindlin. Estimated net worth: $200 million. With Judge Judy entering her 21st season in 2016, this court show queen has had the longest tenure as a judge or arbitrator on television. She was reputedly the highest-paid television personality in 2012, with each episode of her show bringing her $123,000. But consider this: the show is only taped 52 days a year, and Judge Judy earns $47 million per year, and has a net worth of $200 million for doing so. This real-life lawyer and judge has evolved into a television mogul, starring in her own show and serving as executive producer of a semi-autobiographical drama series. Judge Judy has always been able to distinguish between right and wrong, as well as affluent and poor. Jessica Alba. Estimated net worth: $340 million. Jessica Alba has dominated the realms of entertainment and business as the star of James Cameron's Dark Angel and the early 2000s Fantastic Four. She's still acting in movies like The Mechanic, but she's also the co-founder of The Honest Company, a company that specializes in selling non-toxic household products with a focus on transparency. This company's operations, unlike her superhero character, try to be anything but invisible. Despite recent criticism for employing synthetic ingredients in items marketed as organic, her company is still valued at $1.7 billion. Alba owns about 20% of the company, which gives her a net worth of $340 million when paired with her acting career. Master P. Estimated net worth: $350 million. Master P is still one of the wealthiest rap musicians in the business, despite not being in the national spotlight as frequently as he once was. Mr. Ice Cream Man not only had a number of successful singles in the late 1990s and early 2000s, but he also founded his own record company. For almost 2 decades, Master P has been using his business skills to acquire a large fortune, and he's currently worth around $350 million. He owns clothing lines, real estate companies, film studios, and even a phone sex company. Dr. Phil McGraw. Estimated net worth: $400 million. Dr. Phil is currently one of the highest paid celebrities in the world, thanks to Oprah's influence. Dr. Phil is currently worth $400 million, with an annual salary of around $50 million, and has a talk show that is in its 15th season. He also has an infinite supply of books. Phil McGraw no longer holds a clinical psychology license, but that hasn't stopped him from making money. Mr. McGraw's license was deemed unnecessary by the California Board of Psychology because his show is primarily for entertainment purposes. Therefore, it appears that this doctor is free to make as much money as he wants, for as long as he wants. Howard Stern. Estimated net worth: $645 million. Howard Stern, the self-proclaimed king of all media, built a radio empire with his characteristic outspoken style, amassing a personal net worth of $645 million. Stern's nationally syndicated radio show has made him hundreds of millions of dollars, while being one of the most fined radio broadcasters of all time, with over $2.5 million in FCC fines for indecent content. Stern's riches further grew following a lucrative partnership with Sirius Radio, his film Private Parts, and, of course, his appearance on America's Got Talent. Stern was elected into the National Radio Hall of Fame in 2012, and if there was a Radio Hall of Wealth, he'd be in it as well. David Copperfield. Estimated net worth: $900 million. He's made the Statue of Liberty vanish, but his most impressive trick is making a large sum of money appear right in front of his eyes. David Copperfield has won Emmys, set Guinness World Records, and been honored by the United States Library of Congress as a living legend. He has far too many achievements to list, but his current net worth of $900 million is possibly the most astonishing. Who knew magic could be so lucrative? That is only his personal money. The illusionist also owns 11 resort islands in the Bahamas, and his shows have made over $4 billion over the course of his career. Copperfield's name has become synonymous with magic, and if it isn't already, it will soon be synonymous with wealth. Did we miss anyone from this list? Please tell us in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more updates about your favorite celebrities.